Okay, let's start off. Hello, my name is Luis Roberto Humberto Juan Carlos Francisco Fernando Mauricio Auricio Mendez, the first and only. And today what we're going to do is we're going to be mixing down some wiki music videos. And in the meantime, I'm just going to have you sit back and enjoy yourself, relax. But for those of you who are actually paying attention, we're starting with the computer. It's going to be completely off, so you're going to see where it's mixing back and forth. So what I want you to do is go over to the left side. Now the reason why I say start with the computer off is because it's better to start with a computer that's completely rebooted. There's nothing in memory. It's a fresh, completely fresh video RAM that's in there. So you go over to the left side. Once you go to the left side of the computer, you push the on button. You hear that sound? Push down the Alt key. Make sure you hold down the Alt key until it switches. And you'll see it's a gray screen, and when you see the screen switches and patiently waiting, because this is the Mac side, this is the Windows side. We click on the Windows side, and as you click on the Windows side, all of a sudden you'll have the common Windows XP logo. I love the Mac computer. Now, once you finally get over here, you're going to push on the little button that says Administrator. We're going to click over here on the little Start key. Everybody cool with that? Look up to where you get to Studio 10. Studio 10 is very important. You'll notice this is version 10.8. You may be using another computer, I don't know which one, at the time of this video. We may change things later on. Notice when we first come in here, you have a capture, edit, and make movie. Make sure that it clicks on edit, you're there. You want to, in the very, very beginning, you want to click on this little button right here. As you click on this little button, you're going to also then click on My Computer. As you click on My Computer, you'll see Terrible, which is a big terabyte, which is the hard drive now for those of you at home. That's this guy, Terabyte the Terrible. Okay, it's a big fat hard drive. Now, you want to double click on it, you'll see a 2008, or we may decide to place it at another location. 2008, right over here. What I usually like to start in is the center videos. Double click on there. We're going to go into the 11 a.m. and we're going to click on, and it depends on whichever video you're going to start. Also, incidentally, you may end up having this little guy right here where you're going to see the different dates. And so what I'm going to do is, in fact, let's go over to the 1 p.m. And I see the Brahms Lullaby. Okay. Now, incidentally, making sure if it's not done already, you always want to start. Oops, move that one up. You always want to start everything on 001. You want to call it 001. So in other words, you're going to say 001, the next one is 002. That's the name of the video. Okay, 001, 002. This is the 1 p.m. Okay, so if it's on 1 p.m., let's go ahead and go up. We're going to do a 1 p.m. center video. 1 p.m. we double click. We double click on that, and then all of a sudden we'll pop open the center videos. Now, Brahms Lullaby, as you will take a look on here, it says Brahms Lullaby. This is little Tanner. It's little boy, handsome, suave, debonair. When you click on this one, you want to right click on it. Right click, and you make sure that the aspect ratio is set at 4.3 versus 16 by 9. You want 4.3. 16 by 9, take a look at little Tanner Sharp. He's a big boy now, and you don't want him being like wide. You want it to be at an aspect ratio of 4.3. Just check it so you can always switch back and forth. Just grab the video, click on it, hold it with the left finger, your index finger, click, drag, and drop it down on the very first one. Now let's take a look. You can see the music, and down here where you can see where the little sound, this of course is probably all the applause, and incidentally when you do this, most likely you will be using headphones. There, okay, so when we take a look at this is the little speeder guy up. Notice that he is playing his music and then all of a sudden he stops because everybody is clapping for him. How tight is that? Oh yes, now I remember. Please make sure that as soon as you drag this down, that you go into File, you go Save Project As. Save Project As, okay? We click on Save Project As, go to My Computer always. Go to the hard drive that you're going to use. It's 2008. You'll see it says Final Recital Projects. Then we're going to do, it hasn't been made yet. The 11 and the 7 p.m. have been started, but not the 1 p.m. See the little sparkly thing? Current New Folder. Click on it. And then I want you to type in 1 p.m. Now go into it, lump, lump, and there's nothing there. Let's highlight here and let's call the movie. The movie will be, remember, 001, okay? 001, this is close enough, Brahms Lullaby, save, boom. And now it will save it in that location. Okay, here we go. See this little guy? As you move it back and forth, you can see little smiley boy right here. He's playing. He looks really, really good, and good job. Here's the hazard. Oh, I'm so sad. Notice that. The first video clip. Yep. The first video clip did not get his first note on there, so sadly, you can't use that video clip. See? Yeah, it didn't start correctly as it was supposed to. So, I can't use that video. I'm going to click on it, on this video, and push delete, and it will take it out. Okay? I need to go find, there are 3, count it, 1, 2, 3 cameras. The middle one, the left one, and the right one. Now, when we first start, we will let you know, and you need to ask, which are the better cameras? The center video is always the best camera. For this time, the one I'm using, the left camera, seemed to be a really good capture. The right camera, it was okay, but there were issues. So we're going to go take a look at the left again. I'm going to click on here. Remember, my computer, terrible, 2008. We're doing 1 p.m. These are the center vids. The center vid wasn't good. We're going to start on the 1 p.m. And you'll notice you have right, and video 3. Well, we didn't label video left correctly. We called it video 3. But that's the one. Double click on it. And now all of a sudden you see Brahms Lullabies right here. Notice I'm going to click, hold, drag. Now we'll play it. See how I have plenty of time now to go in between where he's about to play. So he's not playing yet, so we've got the first note down. Okay. Now take a look. When you look at the sound right over here, the sound is right there. Notice how Gloria's break it down. She's running away, run. See that very first note right there? Incidentally, this yellow thing, you left click on it. You can drag it a little bit wider so you can see things a little bit closer. Now you take a look right here and you notice that the music had already started right there. Now Gloria was just about to walk away, see? If, and sometimes it happens that the students all of a sudden start to play before we can get out of the way, it happens. We got to train the kids, don't play until everybody's off so that we can mix down the videos correctly. So anyway, she walks off the stage and boom, there you go, okay? Now I think that if I push play, I'll hear the first video. By the way, remember 9:19? Yeah, that looks great. 9:19, and you can also click on here and go 9:19. Oh, see her elbow is right there. I want to make it a little bit dunk. All right, now once we do that, right-click it. You'll see it says split the clip. Once you split the clip, this one is selected. You want to select this one and delete. Look at that. So now at the beginning of the video, it's going to be isn't that tight? Oh, I love this song. Okay, that's good. Now what we can do, let's take a look at, say, maybe the center video, okay? Now this is a good video to mix. Now remember, we open up this one. Let's go to my computer. Let's go to terrible. It's 2008. Let's go to the center vids. Let's go to 1 p.m. And what's the name of the song? Brahms Lullaby. There it is. Lullaby. You know the sound rockabye? That's a tight song. Now, as you're looking at it, take a look at this part right here. You'll notice that the sound on here is a lot stronger than the sound down here. That's where we're probably going to use this sound later on. And you'll see what I mean by that in a moment. Now, you remember that this second video right here, by the way, once you cut this video, this is your standard. You never want to touch this video again to cut it or move it over. You'll cut it when you splice the videos together, but once this is here, you want to keep it right here. The second video right here, this is what's going to move around. Anything that's down here will move back and forth so that you can get it synchronized. Okay? So, the best way to quickly synchronize it is to come look at the applause. See how close it is? Right there? It's got to be absolutely perfect, and when I make it wider and bigger, it becomes a lot more accurate. See how this is starting to go further over to the left, and this one is almost to the right a little bit? So, you can see that this probably needs to go out just a little bit more over here. Now obviously, this didn't start until way late, so I'm just going to move this over a little bit.